Alright, I don't want to sugarcoat it. This season has me the most mixed on how I feel about it than literally any other season before. And I just genuinely don't know how to feel about it. Hey guys, it's Moth here. I stayed up way too late last night and am a little disappointed with what we actually received this season. I'm going to talk about it today, and I'm going to talk about how this season has a chance to either make it really good or make it really bad. Let's get into it. So this season obviously has like a jungle theme to it with like temples and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, biome is absolutely gorgeous. I love the new like jungle biome. I had no doubt in my mind that it was gonna be good when I heard about it because Chapter 4 map changes have just been nonstop good, pretty much the whole time that we've been in Chapter 4. But I'm not gonna lie, gameplay is rough, man. First of all, let's talk about the battle pass. It's alright. I think it's like a solid 6 out of 10. There's a couple of good skins in here, a couple of weird decisions. I really don't know why Paradise Meowscles is the secret skin in the pass. It's a little weird to me. Like, in my opinion, I feel like it should have been Optimus, but hey, man, you know what, whatever. Um, it's just an okay pass. I feel like last season's was just so much better. I love Renzo, love Highwire, obviously. Mizuki was great. Thunder was great. There's just no beating last season's battle pass, I feel, which I expected. But this pass, like, it isn't even that bad. I just feel like it just doesn't feel the same. Like, there's not the same level of hype for the skins this season as there was last season, at least in my opinion. I feel like they were. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of them personally. Um, let's talk about some of the gameplay changes in the season, because this is kind of where the big discussion is going to come into play, and it's kind of like my biggest gripe because the gameplay this season just does not feel good at all. I'm just going to be honest with you. I would rather be playing Mega still right now. I would rather be in Mega for another like 2.5 months than this season, at least gameplay wise, because this season just it's not that fun. I don't know how to put it. Let's talk about the new weapons, like the new ones, not unfaults. We got the flapjack rifle, which is basically it's just an LMG, and it's actually pretty fun to use. I quite enjoy it. And then we got a thermal DMR, which I love. It's the best DMR that we've ever had, in my opinion. Then we got a kinetic boomerang, which in my opinion is a little underwhelming because it's not like a movement item or anything, which is actually kind of fresh, but it just kind of feels useless. Like, you're not going to really be using it like at all outside of like the first week of the season. After the first week, nobody's really going to be using it because it just feels useless, especially in builds. Like, I don't know. It doesn't do enough damage. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of it. In general, the new biome doesn't really add that much. There is like these branches that you can like rail grind on, like the ones from Mega City and all that, which they're cool. I don't hate them. I think they're actually really unique, as opposed to those from Mega City or like anything of that sort. But they function the exact same. Like once you get the controls of them, they're like virtually the exact same, dude. Like I don't know how to put it. I really don't know how else to put it. They're the exact same. I also want to talk about the mud. I really don't care for it. I don't think it adds much to the game at all, other than making you look like you're covered in shit. Like I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the mud at all. I really don't feel like it adds much to the season, other than like maybe sliding tech, which sure, it's cool. You have a better slide, but you're also very slippery. You kind of feel like friggin' feel like you're on ice, but also not really. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of just pointless, kind of dumb, but whatever, man. It's a new thing, so I have to bring it up. Overall, like, these changes are cool, but they don't really add much. Like, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna use these features for about a week, and then they're not gonna matter to you anymore, right? It's just kind of weird to me. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's talk about what's ruining the season for me. And it's pretty obvious, and I'm not even going to get super angry over it, because I'm pretty sure everybody else has the same issue right now, and it's the drum shotgun. Like, I don't know who at Epic Games thought it was a great idea to bring the drum shotgun back into the loot pool. After Resistance, everybody pretty much hated that thing. I've hated it since day one. It's the most, like, bullshit shotgun they've ever put into the game. It's literally hold, left click, and win. Like, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put this in the game again, but they did. And it's just dumb. There's a mythic version now too, and it literally, like, I've spoken about last season about how, like, the mythic havoc was just a little annoying, but I genuinely would rather be getting one pumped than sprayed to death by a OP shotgun that takes no skill to use. Like, I don't know how else to put it. What else? You can ride raptors now. There's these little fruits, which I thought were cool. The slurp ones are cool. That's about it. Like the bomb ones, they don't really do much. You know, you shoot them and they just kind of, they don't even really explode. And there's like stink ones too. Oh, and the Optimus Prime mythic is, I mean, it's cool, but you're never gonna use it. Like, it's just a lot of this stuff they've added this season just feels kind of useless. Like, the biome is good. Don't get me wrong, I love the biome. But like I just said, a lot of this stuff they've added in this Fortnite season, like first season update, it just feels generally useless. Like, you're not gonna really be using a lot of what they're adding, I guess is a great way of putting it. Now, I'm sure this is going to change. There's a lot of weapons that are being added to the game in the coming weeks. This is a very short season as well, so even if it ends up not being very good, you know, it can still, like, it's going to end, like, relatively soon, so it doesn't even really matter. I don't know, man. I'm just not big on a lot of the stuff they're adding this season. Now, let's talk about the predicament Epic is in. So, you know, there's a lot of good in this season, but there's also a lot of bad. And this is, like, the first time I feel like I genuinely felt like I don't know how to feel about it, like, a Fortnite season. Like, I genuinely just, I can't gauge how it's going to go based off of the start. At the start of Mega, I knew it was going to be good. I genuinely did. I made a video saying it was Mega W. I know I had some faults here and there, but genuinely last season was so good. And this season, I just don't even know. Like, I'm so mixed on. Like, right now, it's a 5 out of 10 for me. Precisely because I don't know. It's so 50-50. It could either be a good season or it could be a bad season, and there's just no telling. Like, this has never happened before with this game. At least from my knowledge, I don't know how to feel about the season, man. I genuinely don't. Chapter 4, at least in my opinion, has been pretty good up to this point. Like, Season 1 was, you know, I mean, it had its issues, but it was still pretty good. Season 2 was phenomenal. I absolutely loved the theme and the battle pass and just everything about last season. It was just great. Gameplay felt great. And then Season 3, like, from the start of those last two, I knew they were going to be decent seasons, or at least, like I said, like, at least decent. This one, I just can't even tell. And it's frustrating and it's terrifying to me, because if this season ends up not being good, then I'm just going to be left begging for a new one, and I really don't want that. I want to, like, enjoy the season, and I feel like this first update, I can't. It's just really difficult to do so. Like I said, I love the map changes. I love a few of the new weapons that they've introduced, but they put in the drum shotgun, the combat SMG. It's just kind of, I don't know. I feel like they need to do a lot to the game. And the first thing that they should do towards making this game better is, and I kid you not, vaulting the drum shotgun. I genuinely don't think that nerfing it is going to do anything. They just need to vault it. I hate this thing. It just ruins the game. I don't know who at Epic thought it was a good idea, like I said earlier. And, like, I've said this so many times, and I mean no disrespect. I don't know if it was, like, an executive decision or something, but genuinely, I genuinely think whoever thought that it was a good idea to put this in the game should be fired. Like, genuinely, I don't like this gun at all. It just ruins the game, man. The season would be so much better if you just removed that. Like I would be like, it has room to grow, but it's pretty good. No, the drum shotgun literally ruins the season for me. It ruins the season for me completely. And like, there's content to come, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so weird. We're in a weird spot, and I don't like it. Anyways, let me know how you feel about the season. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't know where I stand right now. I'm just honestly gonna give it like maybe 2 to 3 weeks before I really see what it's like. Maybe even like a month. I don't know. But needless to say, we're in for a really weird ride with this season. Thankfully, it's only through like August 25th, which is amazing. I'm happy that it's a short season. I feel like we really need that. But I just, I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. Let me know what you guys think. Like I already said, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. It would really help me. And I'm gonna go take a rest. I'm gonna go take a nap. All right, see ya.